Hello and welcome. This is Dr. John L. Mack. I'm the founder of GPS, which is the Get Published Successfully platform, as well as this new broadcast, which is Get Published Showcase. Hey, this is a program where we showcase different authors every Monday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Now, I just recently released my new book, PBX4, the Online Success Formula. It is number 2, and we're striving to hit number 1, but that's not even important. The important thing is that the PBX formula, which is a published book plus a polished brand times a proven blueprint equals a profitable business, is what this is all about. And every week we bring authors on to share their published book, to help polish their brand, and to show them the proven blueprint that their book becomes a profitable business. Hey, join us every Monday. Facebook Live, YouTube, will be presenting all over social media, but we want to make sure that you get the information for your transformation. See you soon, and have an awesome, awesome day. Hey, well, great morning, everybody. And once again, we're excited and delighted to be able to come and share information for your elevation, transformation, and compensation. And this morning, I promise you this. Good morning, Coach Sheila Henry, my friend. Listen, this morning we are so excited and delighted because we have a young man. Oh my goodness. When I first met him, I was a little bit, unsure. I didn't know what we had on our hands because he is so far out the box. He burnt the box. He destroyed the box. So don't even think about being in the box this morning. But we're going to try to contain him just a teeny bit, just a little bit. But guys, I am just excited. This guy came from the bottom of Boston to the top. He's right now, he went from having nothing and from being everything you could possibly imagine. Give me an excuse. He's had it. He's lived it. He's a statistic of it. He's got the T-shirt. As a matter of fact, that's how he became a millionaire, by selling the T-shirt. So this morning, it's my honor, privilege, and pleasure to introduce to you Sir Markadoo Haggins. Sir Markadoo Haggins, #1 best-selling author, speaker, public motivational speaker, fitness coach, CEO of a multi-million-dollar brand that has expanded across the world. So it's our privilege, pleasure, and honor to bring to you Sir Markadoo Haggins. Let's hear it.
All right, we're looking good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're talking. Sir Markadoo. Great morning. Hey, the economic evangelist. You know, when I first met you and we were doing this book, Economic Evangelism. My copy is so dog-eared, and I had just went through it so much I couldn't even find it. I was so angry because I wanted to hold it up and just push it forward. But look here, guys, this book, Economic Evangelism, set a path, set a course for what was to become an incredible journey for this young man. And in it, he tells the story of how he survived everything that you can imagine. So tell me what issue that you're dealing with. Is it homelessness? Is it hopelessness? Is it helplessness? Is it drug abuse? Is it molestation? Is it alcoholism? Is it unemployment? Whatever the issue is, he dealt with it, but he overcame it, and he didn't let it overwhelm him. So we're just gonna chop it up here for next half hour or so. He's gonna be a half-hour hero because he's gonna share some exciting tidbits to open up. Now he's sitting in his office in a 10,000 square foot warehouse in Atlanta, Georgia. And look here, this guy, when he came from selling T-shirts on the street to 20 years later sitting in the seat of they just did a recent inventory and it was over $2 million worth of product in the warehouse, shipping all over the world. So, Markadoo, introduce yourself. Tell them who you is and who you are.
All right, my name is Sir Markadoo, and this is Joe Jones. Get out of the shot. And my name is Sir Markadoo. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I grew up in the streets of Boston. Also, a father. I have 3 children. My daughter found me about almost 2.5 years ago, and so that makes it 3. I'm a grandfather. I have 3 granddaughters and a grandson now. You can call me grandpa sometimes. Like he said, I started a company with $96, not 2 dozen T-shirts. 9 months after I got crack cocaine, I was sniffing heroin and a cold-blooded alcoholic. And now I blew it up to a 10,000 square foot warehouse. Ship all over the world, and we're getting ready to expand. So we're expanding now, and we're getting ready to expand in the future. But if you have, a lot of what we're going to talk about is really about the recovery of things instead of the hurt and the pain. But I want to thank you, Johnny, for letting me be on the show this morning.
Man, I've been excited about this all week. As I was just really just doing a little bit more research on you. As the publishers, we published the book Economic Evangelism, and you're right now writing a sequel to it called From Crackhead to CEO. Most people with that type of past, having alcoholism, molestation as a child, homelessness, 5 failed marriages. That's something that most people wouldn't even want to share because they want to shape their image as if they're 10 foot tall and bulletproof, as if they came into the world with that silver spoon and look at them, I'm still eating off of the spoon. But you're saying you was hustling on the street. You was struggling. Talk to me.
Yeah, it's starting to, to be able to, because I was working, Johnny. I was working for a couple of about 6 months, and it was just like a waste of time for me, right? So I bought 2 dozen T-shirts, religious T-shirts.
Okay.
And believe me, I wasn't going into the house until I made $50. That was
okay.
$50.
Okay.
So $50, I said, okay, I'm gonna be out here all day until I make $50 profit. And
okay.
then escalated from there. $75. Then I said, okay, I can make $100 a day, then $125 a day. It was just like that, intervals of 25 until that was thousands and thousands a day.
You're talking about profit. So you're saying after you paid for your product,
right,
that your goal was to profit first off 50, then all the way up to 100, and now it's exponential. That's and see that's part of the methodology that you presented in the first book, Economic Evangelism. That these rules of international marketing that you learned as a child. So as a kid, dealing with all the horrors that kids deal with right now, and so all the excuses that they can make. Well, my daddy wasn't in the house, or I didn't have any food, or I didn't have this, or I didn't. You could just tell me your dog died, but you're saying, hey, I looked at all the issues I was facing, and I made the decision that I was going to overcome them, that they wouldn't overwhelm and overcome me. So as a child, how were you able to internalize that as you were dealing with all the crap you were presented with in life?
Johnny, you don't internalize. How you, as 8 years old, you may even less than 8 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old, 11 years old, 12 years old. How do you internalize the molestation? The only thing I can, that I can really say is that I knew I also had another life, and as that life evolved, really around 9 years old, I started thinking about economics and how money worked and how distribution worked. And seeing all these products that's on TV, and they're in my house now, my mother bought them. So I said, wait a minute, how does that really work? And for my mind to shift to economics. And by the time I was 13, I stopped asking my mother for the money because I didn't need her money anymore. I was making my own money. And so that was the thing, understanding that I was more powerful than being a powerless.
Well, and you know, and you say that, and it's easy to say because that's what you lived. But
Yeah.
so many people right now are living that. They're
Yeah.
living the molestation and the shame of molestation. The shame of whatever they deal with
Or
keeps
being
them
raped
stuck at
or
a
being
level.
raped is different. It's right in there.
Exactly. And so you're dealing with that, and it's so painful. It's so it just pushes you down and keeps you stuck and triggers you to act a certain way, to do a certain thing. Now, one thing I know about you is that you discovered sports. In
Yeah.
sports, you became a pretty much a standout basketball player. But even in the midst of that, that's when the alcoholism started. That's
Yeah.
when really the drug abuse started. So
Yeah.
even as a star athlete on the team that went to championships, you were struggling with these issues even then.
Yeah. I was getting high. I was getting high as a kid. People didn't know it. I mean, by the time I was 11, 12 years old, I was a full-blown weed smoker, at 12 years old. So, I mean, hanging out, finding my dudes every day, you know what I'm saying? And then we go play ball, you know what I'm saying? So, I think the pain that I had helped me um, be aggressive because I wanted to kill people. I really did. I wanted to kill people, and sad to say, but I did, and that was one of the things I wanted to do because of the pain. Hurt people, and I wanted to hurt people, And so thank God that my mother introduced me to baseball, and then I got introduced to basketball, and that's what saved my life. That when I got into that basketball, that that took me off the street, man. It kept me off the street. And we traveled. We were a traveling team. I was with R.C. Pruitt, my basketball coach down at the Roxbury Boys Club, and this guy was a surrogate father,
Okay.
and he fathered us, and we probably won about 15 championships with him.
Wow.
Yeah, we from the age of 12, 13 to 16. We were dominating everywhere we went, So
Well, and that gave you a sense of value and worth.
yeah,
And
yeah,
at the same time, I noticed that in the book you talk about buying penny candy and selling it for a nickel. So you 5x, you 4x your profit margin, and
yeah,
just being able to persuade people to get what you were offering.
yeah,
That's powerful. And part of what with your strong young minds of America, you talk to youth about taking the street savviness, selling the drugs on the street,
yeah,
thugging, doing all the things that they do on the streets,
yeah,
and shifting that, turning it into mainstream methodology so
yeah.
that you can succeed on what you do. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, it's very interesting, Johnny, uh, in that realm of things, that no matter where you are in life, especially young adults, to be able to take that street mentality and bring it to business, you're a winner right away, because the next wave of business owners are going to be ex-convicts, ex-drug dealers, ex-drug users, ex-prostitutes, you name it, ex-alcoholics. These are the minds of entrepreneurs. They've been selling sex and selling products for a long, long time. So we show them how to do it legally, morally, and ethically. And once that happens through our workbooks, because we're coming up with workbooks, how to change. I mean, one of the biggest detriments to society is when you have no money. When you have no money, poverty is killing us faster, because economic depression is number one as far as I'm concerned. If you have depression, most people's depression revolves around cash. But even though, but now, because the problems that they had in the past, like I did, I exercised my problems. Why? Because I always had money. So I'm going to show you how to take that street savviness and turn it into big, big money on a mass scale. We're not doing it just from local. We're going global.
That's beautiful, because what you're saying right there is that you don't have to stay stuck where you are, that you can get past stuck.
And you can learn. And you can learn your way out of it. So I'm going to teach you how to sell your way out of poverty.
Wow. Nedra Lyles says a dynamic force, no more excuses for our youth. And that's the issue, that we've allowed excuses to take over. Hey, and I can't make an excuse right now. I need to take a quick commercial break. Don't you go anywhere, Sir Markadoo, because I want you to chop it up. We want to talk about the next iteration, what's coming out going forward. So, hey, a quick commercial break, then we'll be back. This is the Get Published Showcase.
Hi, my name is Kijano Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, VASP, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level.
Wow, a bold new movement for financial improvement. And see, Sir Markadoo is the most unconvinced, just like this listening to him right now. All that crap, all that pain of his past, rather than getting stuck there in the past and having stuff trigger him and him go off on violence and craziness. Instead, he decided to become a part of the mainstream. Not only the mainstream, but to open up doors. Good afternoon, Mr. Neese. Yeah, I'm honored to have you join our show. You're next, so be prepared. But Sir Markadoo, man, this guy, he's engaging and is getting ready to go into another iteration of his information. And this the new book coming out, we're still working on a tentative title right now. It's From Crackhead to CEO. And most people think they've given up because they got stuck became alcoholic. They derailed their dreams. They got stuck because of drug use. They got stuck because of promiscuity, and they had women had these kids and no fathers, and all these kids growing up without fathers in the home. Look here, those are just reasons that the enemy wants you to use for you not to move forward, not to win, not to succeed in life. But you can. And this guy, Sir Markadoo, is the living example. And so he's getting ready to start a nationwide tour. He's gonna talk to youth groups, church groups, and just not only introduce and tell them and share with them what the methodology is and how they can do it, but he offers an incredible business opportunity for you, just like he took $96 and parlayed that into a multi-million-dollar franchise. He's going to show you the same techniques, tactics, and skill sets to be able to do it on your own. So Markadoo, come on back in. A remarkable story of Sir Markadoo Haggins.
Well, we're going to pump it up.
Well, so this is what it is. You've got a warehouse with millions of dollars worth of product in it. People from all over the world order your products. Generally, when you go into a service station or into a convenience store, most of the products, they may be labeled differently, but most of them that are being sold today, the burning oils and the air fresheners for automobiles, comes from your warehouse. where you have private labeling or the chronic killer. So tell them how you went from the t-shirts to the burning oil and the heavenly body products.
Well, when I first started, I started with t-shirts. Then I went over into the socks. I sold a lot of socks. Oh my God, I sold so many socks. And then I parlayed into the body oil. And once I parlayed into the body oil, it just started to kind of snowball a little bit. And then I did that for a couple of years, and then eventually I started with the air freshener. And when I did that, just the whole economy just opened up for me, and it allowed me the ability to hire people and to get people into business and to parlay them into taking over their own lives. Okay, and but the chronic killer is right here was designed for us inner city cats. You know, so you know anybody that's from the hood that used to be dealers and you sell drugs and all that stuff. This is the company to get with. You know, get attached to chronickiller.com and you're gone. Done, son.
You're done, son. Well, so people just talking with you and people that knew you from back then,
Yeah.
you were an economic enigma, but you wasn't necessarily the straight A student or whatever. And so many young people out there are just giving up on life because they look at television, they look at the internet, they look at social media, and all these people that's making millions. Hey, Dr. McClung, they're making millions off of rap and all this stuff, and then you're looking at, hey, I'm coming saying that the average person that can't rap, hey, I can rap a teenage bit, but I'm not a rapper to the point of going out there and changing the world with it. So you, as an author, what made you think, number one, that you could be an author, and how was that process of getting published for you?
Oh, interesting. Really the thing when people kept saying, man, you need to write a book. You need to write a book. You need to write a book. And they went on and on and on for years. And then finally, I gave it all I had. I said, okay, I'm going to do this book. I had a writer working with me, and it didn't quite work out. And I went up to this bowling alley, and I met one of our associates, no name dropping, and then we connected, and that was it. And it still wasn't, crazy time, but the more you and I worked together, the more it just came together. And the process was a little nerving at first. Then it began to mellow out. The second book is going to be much, much better because now this next book is going to be about God's people all the way around. So with that, we can't lose. I'm telling you, man, there's too many of God's people around the world that are waiting and anticipating me coming into their lives and showing them how to write their books in a peaceful manner. I'm going to be the voice of our new venture to let people calm down, relax. We're going to show you how to get started for a couple of $100.
Wow. So you can go from the basement to the boardroom with the principles that you're sharing. And guys, look here. I wanted you to meet Sir Markadoo, and we're going to have him back on because a half hour is not enough time to chop it up with him. But at the same time, I wanted to just give you enough of a teaser because we're going to have probably an hour and a half to 2 hour launch party here in the next month or so when we release his new book. So and there's so much in the mix. We've got a new concept for authors to be able to present their books and become profitable. Getting published is the easy part. That I do that in my sleep. That's my gift. But getting paid successfully, everything is about GPS. What's the path to your progress and to your profitability? And I want to make a shameless post for my new book, PB4X, the online success formula, because it does who's the poster child for the PB4X formula? Sir Markadoo Haggins, a published book, which he has, a polished brand. And we've been polishing his brand. Because let me tell you this, Sir Markadoo was raw. He was so raw, but he was real. And people were resonating with that. You know, they love it. I said, okay, if we could take and polish it up a tiny bit, polish it so that it becomes palatable to the public and to the preachers and to the folks all over.
Teachers, yeah.
And then now the proven blueprint, the blueprint that we're putting together right now, guys, if you're an author and if you have a book and if you're not getting paid successfully, you need to get with this new program.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Sir Markadoo, we got John McClung on here. He's just going wild. He says, I need you to create. And just a minute. I knew this was going to be powerful. Now, you was on a show just recently, the hip hop show there. I forgot the name of it. But it was so amazing because you just opened up and just unleashed everything. You held nothing back. And that's where we are right now, because the end result of the PP4X formula is not just a published book, but a profitable business. So you already had a profitable business, but now you're using the book to expand even more. Talk to us about that before we go.
Okay, that's very interesting because, like you said, the first book was a prelude to this next one. Because it's dedicated to God's people, it's going to be and it's going to be in different languages. That's what it's got me so excited. But you know, the other thing that got me excited, Johnny, that the way we're going to release this book, you can get the book in its totality, or you can get the book in chapters where you can afford it. If you read the first chapter, you like it, you get the second chapter. You love it, you just go buy the book. You know, so we were meeting people where they are, Johnny. That's the most important part right there. What can you afford? The thing is inclusion. Getting people involved, especially our youth and young adults and our disenfranchised. I'm telling you, folk, there's a lot of disenfranchised people out here, and it's our job, Johnny, to make that better. I'm really a believer. I'm a strong believer that I'm just talking about me just right now. And I thank God for my team and the people around me. I do. I really do. But and then we are getting ready to do some heavy work around the globe. We're gonna get there. Oh yeah. We're gonna change the world.
Let me just say this. You just said probably the most important thing possible, because we only got a few more moments, but I want you to reiterate what you just said right there. You were saying that you started on the corners there in Atlanta, and from sun up to sundown, not coming home until you sold all your product. But by yourself as a solopreneur, you was able to leverage and get to a higher level. But as you began to bring others on board and to empower others, you were able to scale up to the point where you now have a multi-million-dollar brand. And that's powerful, that's important. So just before we go, I want you to, number one, tell them the importance of having a team, and then how they can get in touch with you and get your products, get your books, and book you.
Okay, I like that. Located right here in Atlanta, Georgia. Come on down if you're ever in the area. Come on down if you have friends, family, in-laws, even some outlaws, people you don't even like. And, tell them that we're over here at 2571 Park Central Boulevard in Decatur, Georgia, 30035. The phone number here to the warehouse is 404-286-6700. Please go online, theheavenlybodyproducts.com, and check out all our different products. The other website is chronickiller.com. You got some thugs in your life, or you got some people that know how to move product, this is going to be a fast product. We're getting ready to do replicated sites around that. And so when we get the replicated sites, like Mary Kay, it lights out. So just get ready, stay ready, so you have to get ready. The importance of the team, it's it was ironic that my business partner came into my life, Yvetta Young, and it began to escalate from there. Brought on Nedra, brought in Cassandra. Joe was always around. Then we lost some members, gained some members. In the interim, we created other companies, and so watch out for those other companies. Like Just Get Poppin'. Look, we create we out of mind of the team. The team came up with Just Get Poppin'. So we got that kicking off. We got Regions. We got YNS Essentials is coming. I mean, it's just, and the list goes on and on and on. The teamwork keeps the dream work, you know. And I'm a big believer in that. You know, I thank God for teams, and our teams are going to grow, and we're going to get more solid, and then we're going to spread around the globe.
Man, you know, as one of my favorite television hosts would always say, "Hey, we not out of content, but we out of time." I promise you. We're gonna take more time. I'm gonna bring you back on. We've already got a list. People are clamoring to get on the show. So we're gonna bring you back. What they're gonna do, Markadoo, is they're gonna make me go take this past just Monday. I might make it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But right now it's just Monday. But we got to get you back on. Hey, McClung is saying, what's the address? Again, share the address again. Tell them they can buy the book at.
Okay, 20. You go right online. 2571 Parks. Oh, the address is Heavenly Body Products for the book and the product. Heavenly Body Products with an S. And if you want to come here, it's 2571 Park Central Boulevard in Decatur, Georgia, 30035.
Hey,
yep. Hey, you know, Johnny, before
go ahead on.
You know, we got to do. The next time you have me on, or whatever, because I think periodically you're gonna have me on. Yes. I think we need to have an hour show.
Yes,
especially for me. You know, really a 2-hour show.
Well, that might still be
yeah, hey, but I do want to leave your people with this.
Okay.
When you master community service, you'll master customer service, and that's what I have done. I learned how to take care of God's people, and God take care of me. When you master community service, you'll master customer service.
Well, guys, you need a copy of Economic Evangelism. It tells a story, but it also shares a methodology and a system for you to be able to move forward. Hey, this has been Dr. John L. Mack. It's been my privilege, pleasure, and just honored to be able to come before you and present this young man right here, because I promise you, Sir Markadoo Haggins, he ain't going nowhere. As a matter of fact, he's going forward, going up. So this is it. That's the end of our show for today. We will be back because I'm Dr. Mack. Hey, John, we appreciate you. I'll be in Atlanta here within the next several weeks, so we definitely need to chop it up, get together. Sheila, Coach Sheila, you're the queen. You're going to be on at the end of the month. So wow. John, hey, everybody, thank you, and we out of here.
Hey, John, I'm putting that copy of that show that I did on Tuesday night. I'm going to put it on the link.
All right.
All right.